I am tired of existing in a world where there are dumpsters full of edible food because someone didn't exchange the imaginary shiny rocks for it, okay? Every single one of our problems can be traced back to capitalism and some asshole who wanted to make more money by doing less, and oh my God, we have enough. We're just not giving it to people. We will do everything but just give people homes and food. You know how much more productive people would be if they weren't spending every minute of their waking lives worrying about how they're going to survive?
I saw this on TikTok and it annoyed me. And it annoyed me for two reasons. The first reason is this. So the lady speaking is a white lady. I think the lady in the video is actually reposting an audio clip of another white lady complaining. The reason it annoyed me is, you know, to the white women out there that complain, we got to be honest. The system that's in place that's causing all this corruption and this hardship on you and your children and your neighbors and your other family members and your friends, that system is a white system that was created by your ancestors. It was protected by your ancestors. It was propped up by your ancestors, and it was used to enrich people that look like you. Now, because of jealousy and racism, white people, even though it was affecting them all this time, white people didn't say anything because they weren't being as impacted as badly as black people were. And as long as black people are in some sort of stressful situation, or as long as we're hurting, it seems like white people are okay with that as long as it's a black person hurting. As long as black people are hurting white people, even if the white people are hurting also, white people will go along with it. And that's how it's always been. It seems like that's how it always will be. So these systems were put in place by your ancestors and people that look like you. Instead of fighting back against the system, you guys instead turned your focus on hating and sabotaging us black people. So don't complain now that you're being affected because the system was in place all this time. And you guys didn't want to do anything to stop it. Even when people from our community tried to step in and stop it and point out the ramifications of letting a system like this continue and what it would mean for all of us, black and white, white people laughed at them, ignored them, and then when those people were assassinated, white society sat back and laughed and celebrated. So this system is in place because your ancestors, your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, they wanted it in place. And people like you would have sat back and allowed it and let it continue without saying anything as long as it didn't affect you. So now that it's affecting you, you complaining, is kind of dumb. Because it's the system your people wanted in place all this time. Also, this is to all women of all races. This capitalist system that is destroying everyone, I'm tired of hearing women of every race complain about how hard life is and how difficult the economy is because you all are the ones propping up the system. And nobody wants to say it. No one wants to elaborate on this point for some reason because, people don't want to hear it. But you women are the reason this system is the way that it is. You guys... You prop up these companies that push this system, that benefit from this system. So you go to these companies during the week, you spend 40 hours of that week working to build up the company, to build it to a place where it can operate and bring in revenue. They give you a percentage of that revenue in cash. That's your money. You then, at the end of the week, spend your time on the weekends giving a huge portion of that money back to the system. Instead of hoarding your own wealth and you community building with your own money, you just go out and give it right back because you like to go to TJ Maxx and you like to go to Ulta and you like to go to JC Penney's, you like to go to the malls, you like to be in the supermarkets, you like to be in the hair places and the makeup places and the nail places and the foot places. You like to buy expensive shoes with red paint on the bottom. You like to buy expensive bags with dead people's names stitched onto it. When I say it's, my wife watches these reality shows. Dude, these bitches pay tens of thousands of dollars for a bag that they only gonna wear a few times in their life, and it'll just sit in a closet. I can't believe what the prices these people. So you women, you keep this system going. You literally prop up the system. If not for you, the system would collapse. So when you complain about the system, again, it makes you look stupid because you're propping up the system. You are the system. You operate it by working for them in their offices, in their factories, in their call centers, in their corporate offices. You then take the money that they give you and then you go and give it right back to them. And these wealthy people all share the money amongst themselves by investing in other companies, investing in politicians, forming conglomerates and buying up other businesses, and they just keep getting richer and richer and finding out and using their money, which is their power, to do things to make themselves richer at your expense. And you all know this, but you ignore it because, like I said, you can't stop shopping at TJ Maxx. I can't not go to Ross on the weekend. I can't stay away from Marshall's or the Shoe Warehouse or wherever the hell you all go to shop. I can't stop doing that. So I'm just going to keep propping this system up, keep spending my money. So women, first off, to white women and white people in general, this system that is destroying you, it's a system put in place by your parents and your grandparents and your great-grandparents and your great-great-great-grandparents. And you guys could have easily stopped it. You can stop it now. All you have to do is join with us, join hands with us, and fight back against the system. We don't want to see your sons marching in the street with Nazi outfits on, trying to hurt our feelings, instead of spending their time trying to work against the wealthy who are devastating white society. Instead of fighting against them, your sons are out in the street talking about how much they hate black people and how much they hate other races of people, and how much the country should belong to them. Stop doing that and join hands with us. Stop allowing this stuff to happen. Stop ignoring the wealthy whites and join hands with us so we can fight back. And to women of all races, any hardship that you're going through, the vast majority of the issues are your fault because you won't do anything to punish the system or to stop the system. You won't do anything but prop it up and support it financially. You give your time, and you also give your money, which means you give your support and your power over to these people. And then when they use that power that you gave them to make themselves richer at your expense, then you complain like imbeciles. Stop supporting them. Stop shopping in these big stores. Pull your money. Grow your own food. Go to farmers markets. Buy stuff online from vendors overseas. Go to small mom and pop restaurants instead of big chain stores. Go to small mom and pop markets. Go to bodegas. Stop going into the big chain stores. Stop buying unnecessary stuff like bags and shoes and clothes that you don't need. Do you know the damage done by the companies that make this shit that you women buy? The toxins that are dumped into the drinking water of people in places like Asia, the waste that comes from making all this stuff is just dumped into drinking water, into the oceans. You have practical slave labor in other places so that these people can make these products for as cheap as possible. The dyes and the chemicals that go into these things. The cancers and stuff that people are getting because the products that they wear are filled with dangerous toxins and chemicals that get absorbed through your skin into your body. Stop shopping, please. Stop supporting this system financially. Take away your support. Obviously people aren't going to stop working, so can't take away your time, but at least take away your money. Show these people that yes, we have a voice and we have a say, and if you don't alter your way of working to fit what we know to be right so that we can better our lives, well, we're going to take away your money. Then you just won't have a company. How about that? Once women get on board with that and they talk about that amongst themselves and they push that, once they do that, then we can make some real changes. Men, we can't make any changes outside of being violent. We can't, because we don't shop that way. If women stop shopping and women show us that, hey, we don't care about you having certain things, man, we'll stop doing it. We do a lot of the stuff that we do to get the stuff that we need because we need that stuff because y'all won't take us if we don't have it. If a man doesn't wear certain clothes or drive a certain type of car, a lot of women won't look in his direction. If women show us, look, I don't care about that garbage. I want you as a person. I want you to be as a protector and a provider and a friend. We won't, trust me, most of us won't care about having an expensive car or wearing expensive clothes. We won't care about that stuff. And the vast majority of us, we don't do that anyway. So we really only prop up and support the system because it's something that you all want. If you all stop doing it and you don't need us to do it, it will stop. We'll stop. So until you women do that, until you all get on board and decide to stop shopping and stop supporting these wealthy people that are devastating the world, until you stop supporting them, then shut up and stop complaining. Because you know what needs to be done, but you just don't want to do it.